That gets us the wooden doll. It's actually important. I need that for some reasons. Now, question, am I... Nope, still Vice the Fearless. So, the deal is that you have to have a certain amount of swashbuckler rating to be able to get the... That is really weird. Look at the polygons from the sky right there. That is really odd. Yeah, so there's a couple titles that Vice can get, like Vice the Sky King, Vice the Battle King, Vice the Fisher. There's a couple others. Based on you doing some very specific things in the game. But in order to get these titles, you have to have a certain amount of swashbuckler rating. And it turns out that I simply don't have that yet. I haven't done enough fights, and I haven't made enough swashbuckler choices. I'll get it fairly soon. But, I just don't have this stuff yet. So, unfortunately, we will never get to see Vice the Sky King as a title, because by the time I actually get Vice the Sky King, I will have already qualified for another title, and whatever title you get second is the title you get. Something like that. Okay. So, we're about to qualify for Vice the Charismatic. Because we are going to take Hans aboard, and Hans is our final crew member. Hans is our engineer. So, our crew is now full. So, Brabham gives us increased ship's defense, or mad defense. We'll take regular defense, it's more important. Hazim gives better for main guns. Bell gives for sub guns. We prefer main guns. Tikataka fixes torpedo hit percentage. He increases our chance of delivering critical hits. Domingo's going to be active. We already know what they do. Kirala replenishes our ship's HP to full. He increases the destructive power of our Moonstone Cannon. Yep. Urala maxes out spear points. Polly replaces one character's MP. Ryukan increases our attack and defense for a short time. He increases all of our ship's attributes for a short time. It is true. These are active abilities that I'm mostly switching out. Marco doubles our spear points for one turn. Robinson reduces the spear point cost for actions for a turn. Al makes us go first. Merida makes the ship worth more. That's important. Well, it's not important now. It'll be important later. Inta protects us from enemy cannon fire. Moegi protects us from enemy magic. Cannon fire is a lot more common. Okay. Oh, you know what else I need to do? Captain Strike. Okay. I mean, I'm a little bit less worried about the torpedo hit percentage. I would rather activate and increase critical hits on stuff like Moonstone Cannon, among other things. There's only a couple of fights where it actually matters, though. Okay. So, if I was able to have, actual, titles, I would now have Vice the Charismatic. I can't, so I don't. Okay. West? No. East. Due east, actually. Okay, let's go get our... Yoink. Let's go get our last discovery. There's the Tricyclone again. Going to be going straight down. Well, not straight down. We're going to be going down in just a second. Now we get to go to the creepy place. Creepy. Where we found the flying machine. Creepy. What's over here? Rock. It's over here. There's stuff going on over here. I wonder what this is. We're never gonna know. Okay, so if we go look at our journal and our discoveries, every page should be filled out, except for one final spot right there. Did it all, folks. Okay, we got 2 more things to do in our cleanup phase before we start aiming towards the end of the game. First, let's go talk to Doc. We're not done. We haven't hit like 100% just yet. We're very close, though.
Hi.
Hey. That's going to give us the Euconyx idol, which is the second of the 3 idols that we would have to get Pinta. We already have them, so don't worry about it. Here's the fiber male. Here. Something that is kind of weird. We got the marksman gun. And that marksman gun is kind of bizarre. Also, Piccolo is huge. It's gonna rock the boat. The marksman gun is kind of weird because it is a weapon for a character we don't have. And at this point in the game, you have no idea that it is actually possible that you could get, that you can actually get, well, that character back in your party. What's also kind of interesting is the Ramirez event only happens, it happens as Ixataka begins, which is interesting. Like, he went to Galcian side, like, maybe a month before we show up? Okay, so we just triggered the final Piastol event. This actually good. Oh, is that the same fiber mail we've already seen? See. Huh. Yeah, we also have the marksman gun. We can't use that. That's for Gilder. You actually can get Gilder back. We won't get to actually play with Gilder for another, like, 2.5 hours. So, unfortunately, it will not happen on this stream. Talk to him. Sell him all of our discoveries. We'll have a truly large amount of money, because we found a lot of discoveries just now. Like, that was a lot of discoveries. Gonna check the wanted list real quick so we can trigger Daikukoya the Wealthy and Lord Evelyn Bane. Loads of money. Okay, I want to check real quick. I don't think I can do Pyastol yet. I think I have to have all of the Moonfish do Pyastol. So I'm gonna go check quick. She's just right over here. She here. I don't see her, so no, we did not get the black spot yet. Okay, I just had to double check. There was a hello? You're not Pyastol. Yeah, so he actually tells us about Dangrel Island before we're supposed to even know about it. That's the island that we were just in. Okay, let's go find Daikukoya. So, once again, we need to return to the land of the Purple Moon. Maybe I'll stream a little bit longer. We're actually doing really well. We might be able to finish the game tomorrow. Which would be awesome. Okay. So we are basically where we need to be. So now we just need to look out for a ship that's hanging out here. If we find him, that will be Daikukoya. Now, Daikukoya is another one of those characters that I never have trouble finding, so we're going to have trouble finding him today. Like, I legit never have trouble finding him. Typically just kind of hanging out here. Like, I legit never have problems with him. Now he's giving me trouble. He's an upper sky, so that's part of the problem. You got to be high up to find him. But I'm just flat not seeing him. I usually find him right below the Northern Lights, so the fact that I'm not seeing him here, kind of confusing me. Hey, Moon Gaming. How's it going? Okay, technically he may not have spawned yet, is what I'm understanding. Okay, so we're going to do a quick couple things. So we got some stuff we still have to do. My understanding is apparently, like, even though he's supposed to have shown up, he may not actually have shown up. So what we're going to do is we are going to, glad to have you back, Moon Gaming. So we're going to go back to Crescent Isle, and we're going to get a couple things done real quick, and then we're going to go advance the story. It's hard to keep track of where I am when I'm flying this high up. I'm not sure this is true, but I swear you fly faster in upper sky than you do normally. I bet you that's not true, but feels like it sometimes. Also, what I love here is if you look, check this out. So the actual geometry of the Crescent Isle, like, overworld sprite changes depending on how you advance Crescent Isle, which is a touch that I've always loved. Okay. Well. I think... Osmond, you're all done, right? Okay, Osmond's done. We need to give money to Ilkamus. He wants 1,000 gold. I can do that. Okay. And let's go talk to Ryukon. For a couple reasons. Well, let's talk to him. Okay. So Ryukon actually does have weapons. He's got the Wind Slicer. The Captain's Cloak, which we're going to give to Eika because, you know, she's the captain. The Blessed Robe. Get 2 of those. For each of them. Yeah. Eventually, Ryukon will actually have better weapons and armor. Okay. Now, next we will talk to Durala and have her remodel the Clephas tent. Talk to Ismail. Oh, No, I do not want you to do any of it. Coralla can do it. Decorate the islands. We'll put Aka's face. I never do Aka. Okay, if we talk to Coralla, or no, Urala, give her ingredients, she will do some stuff. Okay. Next, if we talk to Moegi, not Moegi? No, sorry, it's Pinta. It's Pinta I have to talk to. There he is. And catch me being cute. Okay, so the only upgrade for the island that we have to do after the things that we just did is we've got to upgrade the fountain. To get us the gigantic cupel. Okay. Getting a lot done. So we have one last thing I have to do before I can advance the story. I forgot about it, so we gotta do it now. The thing that we gotta do, we have to go do the Meet Cham quest. The reason why I don't like this quest is it just takes an absurdly long time. Okay. First, we got to go to Esperanza. So if I had been smart, I would have started this quest when I picked up Dawn, and I would already be, like, 60% done with it, but I'm not smart. I could have sworn I had a bear in here. Hey, look! There's the Skytrain again. Hi, Skytrain. And that thing sure likes to show up when you don't need it. And even the pupper is depressed. Well, hopefully Esperanza actually has hope now. Now they saw me beat the shit out of the Valuans, flew through the Dark Rift. I'm a hero to the people. I'm fearless. Okay. And actually, truth be told, this is basically the last quest in the game. Like, it's the last quest I have to start in the game. Everything else is done. So, hi. Talk to me. Okay. So, what follows is we have to go from here to Maramba, back to here, back to Maramba, back to here. Then we have to go to, Nasrad, then we have to go to Gordo's, then back to here, then back to Maramba, and then back to here. Game doesn't do fetch quests often, but man, when it does. And the problem is, both of the places we have to go to, like, if I just had to go to the docks in Esperanza and Maramba, this would be so much better. But no, I have to go all the freaking way in. That thump you were hearing, by the way, is the horse of a dog I have behind me who keeps on getting up and laying down. Like, over and over and over. Yes, Zulu, can I help you? Like, over and over and over. He keeps getting up to nose at me a little bit, and then gets back down, then gets up to nose to make sure I'm still here. I am so glad I talked to her twice, because you have to talk to her once to trigger her side of the conversation. Then you talk to her a second time, and she actually tells you her answer. Thump thump. Okay. You guys know what I'm gonna do with all this money, right? Like, there's only one thing to do with all this money. I have a lot of money, and there's only one thing to do with it. Hi, Zulu. Say hi to the folks. What? Excuse you? Stop that. What is your major malfunction? There's no reason to be that loud. What? What are you barking at? Dude, I need you to stop. Microphone, I'm sure. Gonna upset people. Okay, so with the Cabal Skewer, now we get to go all the way back. So part of this quest is to find Spice Island, which is one of the discoveries. It just so happens that I already went to Spice Island and got the spice, which is kind of an important part of this. So that actually speeds things up, because Spice Island is in Yafutoma, so you'd have to go all the way to Yafutoma and then turn around and come back. You stop. Wait, I got a solution. Hold on. Okay, Rose. For you. Maybe they'll shut you both up. They both just got chew sticks. It is my sincere hope that them having chew sticks will shut them up. Oh my god, it's so cute too, because they're both eating it the exact same way. Like, these are really, like, thin, super thin sticks. So they both have them trapped between their front paws to aim them straight up. And they're chewing on them. But Zulu's the size of a horse, and Rose is the size of Zulu's head. And the sticks are about the same size, so it's a slightly different look between the two of them. They are both enjoying their treats. That's all that matters. Okay. So, long story short with this quest, this girl left home to go live with a sailor. Her mom didn't agree. She left anyways. Her mom disowned her. Well, she wants her mom. She wants, you know, to know she has her mom's forgiveness. So she sends us to the mom to see, you know, if she'll forgive her. The mom goes, "No, I have no daughter." So you go back. The daughter goes, "Wait, I know. My mom taught me how to make cabal skewers when I was a kid. I think as long as I make cabal skewers, it'll prove to her that I still remember what I learned as a kid and I still love her." She makes cabal skewers, and you take the cabal skewers to the mom, and she eats them, and she goes, "Hey, Phoenix." And she eats them, and she goes, no, I don't know the person who made these skewers. The meat's all wrong, and they smell funny, and the spices are wrong. So we're going to go all the way back to the girl and tell her that, nope, your mom still disowned you. And she's going to go, "Wait, I can't believe she realized the meat was wrong. We can't get that kind of meat here. If you can just find for me these 3 ingredients, which are hidden all over the world, and bring it back, I'll be able to make these cabal skewers." And you go, "Sure, I've got nothing better to do like saving the world. Let me go find these 3 rare ingredients for you, because you won't leave this shitty town and go do it yourself. And you won't just go say hi to your mom. Fuck, I would carry you there. I would hand deliver you to your mom." But nope. We have to do this. So the kale we already have. The kale was easy because we already have been to Spice Island. And luckily, the game automatically picks up the spices for you. It doesn't make you go back there. The reason she's here is that she ran away from home with a sailor. Kind of fell in love with him. And they settled down here at Esperanza back when the Valuans actually cared about Esperanza. Then he left on a ship to go through the Dark Rift. And she kind of never heard from him again. And she's been kind of stranded here. I think she eventually just started running the tavern, and that's why she won't leave. But okay, so this time we're going to skip Maramba because we need to go to Nasrad. Here's Nasrad. Okay. So now that we're at Nasrad, there's a very specific place we gotta go. There's a very specific gentleman who knows the stuff that she wants and has some of it for us. What's more, he'll even give it to us for free. Can you guess who he is? You have about 10 seconds before I answer it for you. Ha! I lied. 5 seconds. It's this guy. Nah, I lied. I believe it's the item merchant. I didn't so much lie as I was mistaken. Yeah, last time you accused me of being, like, a fallen pirate. Not sure how I feel about you, sir. Okay, let's, stock up on items. That's enough for the rest of the game. Okay. That is all the healing items we need for the remainder of the game. Actually, that is more than enough healing items for the remainder of the game. I'm sure eventually Nasrad will rebuild. Eventually. And it certainly won't happen with the length of time we still have for the game, but, you know. It's been a while since I saved. Well, I think we will beat the game in less than 30 hours. Makes me curious. Okay. So I'm looking at speedrun.com. And, they don't have a 100% run. Oh, absolutely. That is what I'm doing. This is the 100%. I'm not going to do it again. Well, actually, this wouldn't even count as 100% because I'm sure I missed 1 or 2 treasure chests. Apparently, the any percent run, so, the any percent, so not getting everything, just flat beating the game, speed runs in about 12 hours. Okay. Those are all the pieces we need. Oh, yeah. I don't know. The thing is, I don't think there's any chance this could be accepted because I have started and stopped. But even though I've done it live, I don't think that counts. It is a really long speed run. But I don't know how you could make it much faster than I have already made it. I mean, well, actually, well, I take that back. You would wait until the Delphinus to get the majority of the discoveries, and that would be part of it. Mash through all the cutscenes. I didn't mash through all of them. You'd wait till the Delphinus to get the majority of the crew members. Had to do everything all at once. Man, the current speedrun record was set a month ago. That's kind of exciting. Still run this game. Fastest segmented run is 10 hours and 44 minutes. Oh, didn't want to talk to him. Yeah, so it would have to be single segment. So the fact that I have stopped and started wouldn't work. I would have to do the entire, like, 23, 24 hours, however much it would be, all in one go. I'm expecting we'll get 100% at about 27 hours. At least that's my expectation right now. I was reading a little bit of the of one of the dialogues about it. People were talking about some things, and apparently there's a 1 in 100 chance drop that's really important, and I'm curious what it is. I'm curious if you would fight even in the RTA, or even in the any percent. I'm curious if you would fight you'd fight Rupee and Barda just to get the black hat. Okay, we're almost done. One last trip to Esperanza. But we've done it. The third and final Abric Jam. Now it has me curious. It actually, if there's any game I would probably speedrun, this would maybe be it. I don't know. Evolution's a possibility, but I feel that the RNG in Evolution would be so bad. With how the map design shows up, do you get the proper parts? Okay, guys. There's the Abric Jam. So this is the plan. We're gonna go do the Maw of Tartarus. And that, once we're done with that, that's where we're stopping for the night. Okay.